look at lineups once again. So the French team as a home team starts in a field, and the pitcher is Tanguy Meron. The catcher is Pierre Boac. First base there is Esteban Solies. As a shortstop there is Mathis Meron. Third baseman is Julien Kojolom. In left field there is Amaury Tsigielski. In center field Kylian Bamberger. And in right field with number 27 Thomas Demory. The British team will come batting in like this. The leadoff is with number 24, Tucker Stockman. The second in order is with number 19, Thomas Flaherty. The third is David King. The fourth is Jack McCarthy. The fifth is Benjamin Sporletter. The sixth is Matthew Thirst. The seventh is Al Banerjee. The eighth is Max Manoff. And the last one is Travis Harfield. So we can see that Tucker Stockman is already ready for the first pitch. And Tanguy Meron is already thinking about what to throw. Quite often the leadoff doesn't take the first strike and is waiting for the first strike to be thrown. So let's see if Tucker Stockman will want to, and he wants to swing at the first strike. He did it, and that's the first out. Pierre Doat got under the ball and caught it from the air. So that's the first out, and Thomas Flaherty will want to continue more successfully than his previous teammate. First pitch was a ball. It's not. That's a swing, and that will be out from the air again in center field. Kylian Bamberger knew how to deal with this hit and got it from the air. The second out. So 2 outs, and David King is at bat. Thomas Flaherty comes in lineup as second, and it's quite interesting that he's the second in lineup and he is a pitcher. It doesn't happen very often that the pitcher comes the second. That was hit, but right to the Julien Kojolum. And who played the out on the first base. So that's the end of the first half of first inning. And the French will go batting now. So let's take a look at how the British team goes to field. So the pitcher is Thomas Flaherty, as we said. The catcher is Al Banerjee. The first baseman is Tucker Stockman. The second baseman Matthew First. The shortstop is David King. On third base there is Travis Harfield. In left field Jack McCarthy. In center field Max Manoff, and in right field Benjamin Sporletter. And the first batter from the French team is Kylian Bamberger, who plays in center field. He showed a bunt to the field, but I don't really believe that he would want it to bunt from the as a first batter, but let's see, maybe he has very fast legs and then it would be a wise choice. Anyway, he tried to use the offensive bunt to have better chance to get to the base. Thomas Flaherty has 2 strikes and 1 ball on Kylian Bamberger. He's in a good position. Can throw a couple of balls outside of strike zone. That's the first one. It was a ball. And it's a hit to the outfield. The center fielder was too close to infield. The hit went through him. And it's a save on the third, so that's a triple for the start of the game. Well done, Kylian Bamberger. He gives the French team a big opportunity to score the first point of this match, because now every hit that will go to outfield will most definitely mean the point for the French team. So if France doesn't lead 1-0 after this inning, it would be a fail. And now there was a balk from Thomas Flaherty. Not sure what happened exactly, but probably Thomas Flaherty didn't wait in the position when the pitcher joins his hands. He has to wait like a second or 2 seconds in one position, and then he can start throwing. So I believe that Thomas Flaherty broke this rule, and as we said, it was balk, and that means that the runner's move one base further. So that's 1-0 for the France team, and kind of without a fight. And back. Nice strike from Thomas Flaherty. He's not too small, so he can use his height for to higher his speed. Tall pitchers have this advantage. Nice strike, and that's actually a strikeout. First strikeout for Thomas Flaherty in this match. And first out in this half inning. Matis Meron is at bat now. Shortstop of the home team. So for the fans, just to be sure, France is playing in white and the Great Britain is playing in dark blue. Matis Meron playing with his brother in a team, Tanguy. Nice hit. It will be hard for Jack McCarthy to catch it, and it was out of his reach. So Matis Meron hit double, and he's on second base now. So that's an opportunity for Julien Cojoulom to score. Every single will result in a point for the French team. Thomas Flaherty takes the signal, knows what he wants to throw, but throws unprecisely. Or it wasn't precise, and it was a pass ball, which means that Matis Meron could move to the third. Now Julien Cojoulom can hit any fly ball to outfield, and it will still be a point. Another ball which Al Banerjee had to block. To don't let the runner score. 2 balls, 1 strike. third ball. Thomas Flaherty needs to find his rhythm to get to the match. So that's foul ball from Julien Kojoulom. Two balls, two strikes. Hit, and that went to the gap, right to left field on Jack McCarthy. Julien Kojoulom takes the first base. It was a single and gets or brings the runner from third home. So now the French team is leading 2-0. Nice hit to the opposite. Well played by the Great Britain team. But the French team has runners on third and first, so that offers them to play some kind of signal, such as early steal, for example, or just steal or hit and run. We'll see what happens. And there is a meeting on Mount among the catcher, the head coach, and the pitcher. It doesn't happen very often that this meeting takes place in the first inning. And I don't believe that the British coach wants to change his pitcher, substitute him. I think that he wants just a short talk with him so he can find his inner peace and continue throwing strikes, which is the most important. Thomas Flaherty is keeping his eye on the runner on first and even on the third. He doesn't want to let them go just like that. But I believe that the second base will be stolen very soon. The state is 2-1 now. Pierre Doat is at bat. Another strike. The state is 2-2 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 1 out. And the score is 2-0 for the French team. That was another pick-off from Thomas Flaherty, who expects Tanguy Meron to steal the second base, so he's trying to catch him by pick-off. Or with pick-off. And that is a foul ball. It's a hit, but it's a high fly ball, which is not caught by Benjamin Sportletter. Unfortunate for this player. And it means another point for the French team. So they take lead 3-0. And with number 11, Esteban Briones is at bat right now. Another hit goes along the line. And it's a double. Well played. And 2 more points for the French team. Travis Harfield did everything he could to catch the ball, but even though he dived, it wasn't enough, and French team is leading 5-0 now. As it goes very well for the French team until now, we can say that the match is played in 7 innings. But if you lead if you are in lead for 10 points, that wasn't the best throw from Al Banerjee, or actually the throw was actually very good, but neither David King nor Matthew First got on second base in time, so unfortunately this play was unsuccessful for the British team. Thomas Flaherty had to throw quite a lot of pitches in the first inning. Not easy start. It's not easy start for him. But In my eyes, he's doing just fine. He's throwing strikes, and that's it. Another strike. Now it should be 2 balls, 2 strikes. Thomas Demori should be at bat now. That was a ball, and that means full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Next page will decide whether the batter will go to the base or will have to leave the field. And that's a strikeout for Thomas Demore at the end. And the last in lineup in the French team is Amaury Cegielski. So we can see that the French team could rotate the whole lineup in the first inning. Good sign for them. This pitch was not far from the strike zone. But it will have to be even closer or even more in, so we can count it as strike. Another ball. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Thomas Flaherty takes his time. Nice hit. That's not a catch, and that's another point from for the French team. So the score is 6-0 now. The first inning lasts around about 25-27 minutes right now. So let's hope that other innings will be a bit shorter. Otherwise, this match can take 4.5 hours. There was a steal from Amaury Cegielski, and it was a very close save. Nice throw from Al Banerjee. But Amaury Cegielski show us his fast legs. And Guillaume Bamberger takes the first for the second time in this match. With number 6, Basil Solies at bat. That was Good pick off from Thomas Flaherty. I don't know if you could see that, but Kylian Bamberger wanted to steal the second base and was a bit surprised by the pick off. And again, another pick off, and again, Kylian Bamberger. The first move of Kylian Bamberger's first move was to second base, so fortunately he's fast enough to get back in time. Thomas Flaherty doesn't want to let Kylian Bamberger steal the second. But in my opinion, it would be better to concentrate on a batter now. And that was the catcher, Al Banerjee, tried to out the runner on second, but the throw wasn't precise. It went too high and wasn't caught on second. So it actually means that the runner from the third could run home. Now it's 7-0 for the French team. And they still have the runner in a score position on the second base. Thomas Flaherty is mount for a long time. He has to pray for the end of this inning. Of course, that for the pitcher, the sweetest moment is when you come on mound and you or the field plays the 3 outs very fast, so you can leave, you can rest, and you don't throw many pitches. To be honest, Thomas Flaherty threw many pitches, and I would guess that it was around about 40 or maybe more, which is quite a lot, because every pitcher, or the average number of pitches every pitcher throws is around 100. It was a full count now, and that's the BB for Basil Solies and Matis Meron. He's batting now. Last time he hit a very long drive. Actually, it went to the fence. First pitch from Thomas Flaherty ends up a strike. Matis Meron didn't manage to hit the ball. The second baseman, Matthew First, who plays the third out in combination with David King. The Great Britain team can finally leave the field and will go batting. Will try to do something with the score. It was kind of diabolic beginning from the French team, who leads 7-0 right now. So this is the start of the second inning. We can see Jack McCarthy at bat now, and he has 2 strikes, no balls against Tanguy Meron. It's a hit on, it goes to third baseman, who is Julien Kojulum, and who plays the out on first with Esteban Briones. First out. It wasn't a hard hit. So Julien Kojulum had not many problems to do that, to play this out. Now Benjamin Sportletter hit the ball straight to the pitcher. Again, it wasn't a very hard hit, but Tanguy Meron didn't catch the ball smoothly. And at the end, Benjamin Sportletter takes the first base by the error. Nice pitch from Tanguy Meron. It was some kind of slider, and it was a nice one. Tanguy Meron's move on mount is quite long, I would say, so there's the possibility for the runners to steal bases. This hit goes very high, and it's no problem for Matis Meron, who catches as a fly ball. Second out. As I said, that Thomas Flaherty from the Great Britain team threw, I don't know, maybe even 45, 50 pitches in the first inning. I think that Tanguy Meron could have around about 15 now. I don't know, I'm not sure. I don't have the count here. I'm not mistaken, I can see that he really has 16 pitches and 12 of those are strikes. Very, very good control, and he just underlines this with strikeout. And that's the end of the first half of the second inning. Let's wait for the French team to get his station at bat, and let's see what they can do in the second inning, if they will continue in a way they started, or if Thomas Flaherty and the rest of the team will stop them. Actually, there is not Thomas Flaherty on mound anymore. I'm going to find out who is it. So the new pitcher on mound is Joshua Jones with number 29. He seems bigger, but not faster than Thomas Flaherty. So let's see how will he do, or how he'll be do. And against him, at bat, that is Julien Kojulom, I believe, because I remember that his first stance he was wearing white helmet. And I'm not mistaken, it is Julien. First strike for Joshua Jones. And that's a so that was actually before that was the second strike. That was the first strike and first strikeout for Joshua Jones. So Joshua Jones started in the best possible way he could with strikeout. At bat, Pierre Dot, catcher of the home team in this match. Hit, it's a nice single from Tanguy Meron. So he takes the first base. 1 out. The French team really looks very strong in the offensive part. Nice strike from Joshua Jones. Pierre Doat didn't want to hit that ball. It went quite on the inside. And Joshua Jones also tried pick off to first base. And another pickoff. Joshua Jones expects stealth. And another pickoff. But this one went through the first baseman. So at the end, the runner gets the second base free. That is a mistake from both. From Joshua Jones, who threw the pickoff unprecisely, and also from Tucker Stockman on first base, who is supposed to block this pickoff. He cannot let it pass him. That's his job. And Joshua Jones was hit by pitch, so Pierre Doat gets the first base free too. And at bat now, Esteban Briones. And first strike. It was a ball. The state is 1-1 now. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike. It was a bit higher, but Esteban Briones tried to hit it, was unsuccessful. Second strike. 2-2. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. The next pitch will decide what will happen. Joshua Jones needs to throw strike and see what happens then. But it didn't happen as planned, so it's another BB, and the French team has runners on third, second and first now, with Thomas Demoray at bat now. It seems as some kind of short timeout. Maybe that the head referee needed some new balls to have on him. And the play or the game is going to continue right now. Or will continue. So as it was said, Thomas Demoray takes the responsibility, and if the French team doesn't bring any other points, I think that after this inning they will be not satisfied, because in this situation they should get home at least 1 point. Another ball, Joshua Jones needs to find his control again. 2 balls, no strikes. And another ball. The third one. Three balls, no strikes for Thomas Demore, and he is in a very good position because if he gets BB, it's 1.3. So this pitch went kind of to the center of the strike zone, and Thomas Demore knew that before the pitch that he doesn't want to hit the ball, that he wants to just wait. So let's see what happens now. It was quite a nice pitch from Joshua Jones. So again, full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. And this pitch went to the outside. It looked that it could be even a ball, but Thomas Demore tried his swing, but didn't hit the ball, and that's another strikeout for Joshua Jones. It's a second strikeout for him in this match, and that's the second out for the French team in this inning. So now we have Amaury Cegielski at bat. First pitch is ball. It went quite far from the strike zone. Another pitch and another ball. That was a wild pitch to the ground, but Al Banerjee was able to block it. Good job from him. He stopped the French team for getting another point. The fourth ball from Joshua Jones, that means BB, and that means one more point for the French team. So they are leading 8-0 now, and they still have full bases. So they still have a good possibility to score with now the first batter in the order, or actually I can see player with number 21. I'm not sure if Kilian Bamberger was substituted or or if anything else happened. We will see after or with the second batter. If Kylian Bamberger was substituted or not. Now 2 strikes for Joshua Jones. He can choose his pitches now if he has like 3 pitches usually, or that's the number the pitchers usually have. So he probably throws fastball, that's a fast straight ball, changeup, which is the slow straight ball, and probably some kind of slider. And to be honest, even though Joshua Jones has full bases and is under pressure, we cannot see that on him. He seems quite relaxed. Hit to the foul ball. Was nice pitch, but at the end it's a ball. So now 2 balls, 2 strikes. It is clear that Joshua Jones wants to end this inning with this batter. Doesn't want anyone else at bat. But now it's again full count. From a very good position to the decisive position. Hit by pitch. Joshua Jones made a couple of steps to the batter, so there might have been some apology. And the coach comes to the mound. I'm not sure if he wants to substitute the pitcher. This game takes quite a lot of time. 1 hour. It is played for 1 hour now, and we are still in the second inning only. One ball, one strike for Basil Solies. So we could see that Glenn Bamberger was substituted. I will find out after this inning for who. Another ball from Joshua Jones. The state is 2-1 now, 2 balls, 1 strike, and 2 outs. The score is 9-0 for the French team. Would welcome some kind of double to the outfield, because then it would be like 3 points for the French team. And the third ball. Joshua Jones fights his control. He doesn't go or he doesn't step out of the mount very often. Could be good to walk around a bit, maybe clean his head. And another PB, another point for the French team, who is leading 10-0 in the second inning. And with number 2, Matis Meron. Muran comes at bat. It was a strike to the outside. This was far from a good pitch. And it was a good pitch. It seems that it will be a fly out, and it's that's right. Benjamin Sporletter caught the ball from the air in right field, and we will wait for the Great Britain team to do something with the score now in the offense. Benjamin Sporletter got to first base after a nice single. Well done, a good start for the Team Great Britain in this inning. Pick off, and it was quite fast pick off from Tanguy Moran. And first strike against Travis Harfield. So on first base there is Max Manoff. Actually, and that's the double play from the French team. Amazing play. I'm sorry, before that wasn't Benjamin Sporletter, but that was Max Manoff with that nice single. But unfortunately, Travis Harfield hit the ball, but the French team could play the double play. So 2 outs, and it could be again a very fast half inning for the French team. Tanguy Moran has 2 balls and 1 strike, 2 outs. Let's say that the biggest favorites of this group would be the team from the Netherlands, then it could be the Spanish team and then the French team. But we'll see. We will see what happens in the tournament. But until now, it seems that the French team has this match under control, leading 10-0 in the third inning. And another nice single from the team Great Britain. And Tucker Stockman was the one who hit it. Now we have another batter there. Normally there was Thomas Flaherty. I'm not sure if it is still him, and they and it is Thomas Flaherty actually. So That means that Thomas has to move somewhere to the field or somewhere to the field. Oh, there was a high jump from the ground, and it really surprised Matis Muran. Shortstop, it was looking as an easy out on first, but the trajectory of the ball was changed quite a lot, and it was almost impossible for Matis Muran to catch it. So we have David King now at bat, and team from the Great Britain have runners on the second and first base. But 2 outs, so the French team can play anything from the third base as a step out. 2 strikes, no balls. And Tanguy Moran is close to another strikeout. Just needs to throw the ball precisely. Interesting situation happened. Pierre Dot tried to out the runner on second by a throw, but it haven't had much of a chance to succeed. Another hit by pitch. That's a big shame for, or that's such a shame for Tanguy Moran, who was close to finish the inning with this batter. Now the Great Britain team has full bases, first, second, and first. And with number 1, Jack McCarthy comes to batting. He is the 4th in their lineup, so it means that he is supposed to be the power hitter, the one who is able to get these runners home by hitting some kind of double, triple, or even a homer. There were some hits today, very close to home run, but we haven't seen any home run yet. It's quite a big pitch, so. And that's the out on second, and the French team managed to defend themselves against the British team. They didn't score. So it means that the score remains 10-0 for the French team.
No tady ho hodím, čukám ho. A nevidím, co se mění na displeji. Ale čukám ho. Nic se nebude. Jo, už ho vidím. Game. Automatic. Ne, není, počkej. L. M a H. 0 decibelů, 6 decibelů a 12. Takže dám 6 decibelů. Ale počkej, teď to je vole na mic, ne? Když jsou tam decibely,
and hopefully we will be able to continue in this match. It's actually not the problem of the club here, of the Hluboká Baseball Club. It's the problem with electricity in the city. So just please be a bit patient. We are doing the maximum we can, and we will see what happens. Just wait a bit, please. So the lights are on. I hope that we can continue in the match. Seems that everything is ready and all right. So I expect the French team will come batting in a moment. So as you can probably see, there are still some discussions about the lights. A couple of them do not light, but I don't see a big problem in that. I'm not an expert, so we'll have to wait for a few more moments to see what really happens. And the British team takes the field finally, so we can continue. The French team is going to be batting now.
Okay, Britain is in the field. Catcher ready, number 4, Valenci Alexander. And the pitcher is number 21, which is 4-foot Hayden. Okay, first one for the bat is ready, number 22, Kojulun Julien.
So the pitcher for the Great Britain now is Caden Horwood, who substituted Joshua Jones, and at bat Julien Kojulum. The score is 10-0 for the French team. Two balls for Caden Horwood. Sorry, it was before that it was the third ball, and that the last one was number 4. So Julien Kožulom takes the first base. This was strike to the outside. Nice pitch. And there is timeout because there is again a problem with the lights. As you could see, the lights suddenly switched off.
Please accept our apology.
We will see what happens, accept our apology
Don't laugh.
for the troubles. As I said before, it's not really a problem of the club, but there's a problem with electricity in the city. So we'll see what happens next. I hope that we'll be still able to continue. So I'll ask you to wait a few more moments. I hope that everything gets repaired and we will be able to continue.
To get a time, have you got any singer here? Anybody with a joke? No jokes? Anyone?
Mistrovství Evropy juniorů probíhá za spolupráce českých baseballových klubů.
So right now, the situation looks like this. There is a guy who can repair the electricity coming in like 20 minutes, and he will try to repair it. We will wait and we will see what happens. If the lights turn on, the match will continue. If not, the match will continue tomorrow. So if you want to watch it today, you will have to wait a bit more. I am very sorry for that. So as you can see, the electrician was successful. The lights are on, and the match will continue soon. The players of both teams just need to do short warm up so they don't get injured, and the match will continue. So please wait just a few more moments. It should start ASAP. So we are back in the game. I hope that you have stayed with us. The match continues. This is the second part of the third inning. And the French team has 0 outs. Runner on first. At bat is Tanguy Mourane. This is a fly ball to the left field, which should be no problem for Jack McCarthy. And it was easy out from the air. So there is still Julien Cojulom on first. And now at bat, Pierre Doat, catcher of the French team. Caden Horwood, who is pitching, has quite a long move too. So Julien Cojulom could try steal. Free balls for Pierre Doat. It gives him very good position. I don't think he will want to hit anything else than that doesn't go to the center of the strike zone. And Caden Horwood threw the fourth ball, so the French team has runners on first and second now. And Esteban Briones is batting now. First strike. From Caden Horwood. This was a ball. It was very close to strike zone, but it was a little bit lower than it should be. So the state is 1-1, and Caden Horwood is preparing his next page. He's taking his time amount. And it takes him too long, so Esteban Briones stepped out of the batting box. Caden Horwood will have to be a bit faster if he wants to pitch. And the second strike. Esteban Briones didn't like it, so he didn't even swing. Now everything that goes close to the strike zone, Esteban Briones has to swing at it, because it can end up as strike and result in a strikeout. This is foul ball. Nice single to the center field means another point for France. Julien Kojulom end up on home plate after this single. And again, the French team has runners on the first and second. And another single, this will result in another point. And France, after the error, France got even was able to score one more point. So it should be 13-0 now for the team from France. There is some discussion between the French coach and the base referee, and the head referee goes there as well to get to know what's going on. This is probably the longest lasting match I have ever been to, and it counts even without the problems with flights, because the first two innings lasted 2 hours, which is very, very long, or almost 2 hours, like 1 hour and 45 minutes. The only thing I can think of that was this discussion about could be about bulks, but I haven't registered that Caden Horwood would do any. And we can see that Caden Horwood isn't completely happy. He thought this could be strike, but it was ball. It was quite high for Amaury Cegielski, who is batting now for Team France. One ball and one strike. That's the state now for Amaury Cegielski. Next pitch from the hand of Caden Horwood ends up in ball. So 2 balls, 1 strike. And the score 13-0. That was nice strike. It looked as a slider or a curveball. So the state is 3 balls and 1 strike now. Well, that's what the referee has shown. So there's a mistake on the scoreboard again. And another strike. So now full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Caden Horwood has to throw strike now. If he wants to avoid another BB. And that's a strikeout for Caden Horwood. Nice pitch. It looked as a slider again.
Now, there is going number 21. Ronnie Alexander.
I'm using the term BB, which means base on balls. And that's the third out. That's the end of the third inning, and the British are going to be batting at the start of the fourth inning. The score is 13-0 for the French team.
And catcher is the same, number 5, Noah Pierre. Okay, now bearing number 6, Spotlight the Benjamin.
So the French team has made a substitution on the mound. Tanguy Moran was substituted by Ethan Duquesnoy, who wears number 28 on his dress or on his jersey.
First out. Now wearing number 21, Horwood Hayden.
And the pitcher Horwood Caden, or Caden Horwood, is at bat now. 1 out. Ethan Duquesnoy against him. Nice pitch, first strike. Second strike. Ethan Duquesnoy is using sidearm for his pitching. As you can see, his hand is throwing a ball from the side, as you would want to throw a rock on lake. And that's a strikeout from Ethan Duquesnoy. That's the second out of this half inning, and at bat number 18. Should be probably Al Banerjee. But it is not Al Banerjee because he was wearing number 4, so there was a substitution again. Ethan Duquesnoy started with strike. This is a ball. And that's a nice strike from Ethan Duquesnoy. So at bat is Jack Warrington now. And that ended up in foul ball, so Jack Warrington will have another chance. That is looking as a single. It will be double. It went over the head of Thomas
Number 5. Man of Max.
Demory in the right field. Nice hit to the opposite. And Great Britain team has the runner in the score position. So every single will result in a point for nice strike from Ethan Duquesnoy. Nice start for him, the best start for the pitcher. And another hit to the right field, but it will be without a point for the team Great Britain because it didn't go far. So there wasn't enough time for the runner to continue to home plate. Now the British team has runners on third and first. 2 outs. Again, a nice pitch, very close to the strike zone. Ethan Duquesnoy has great control, pitching almost only strikes. But now he has 2 balls, no strike. But both of them were very close to the strike zone. Even this one was very similar to the first one, but Travis Harfield decided to swing at it. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. And again, there was a swing from Travis Harfield, who didn't manage to hit the ball. So state is 2-2, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And again, a nice pitch to the strike zone. Travis Harfield hit foul ball. And at the end, this is another strikeout. Now the French team will go batting, and they need 2 points to finish the game in the 4th inning. It's called Mercy Rule. If the team leads by 15 points in 4th inning, that means that the match will end. If the team leads by 10 points in the 5th inning, the match ends in the 5th inning. So the French team is quite close to finish the game in the 4th inning, because until now they scored at least 3 points in each inning. So we will see if they do it in this inning as well. And there is again a change on the mound. Travis Harfield is going to pitch. The British team rotates the pitchers a lot. Each inning was pitched by a different pitcher. In the first one, there was Thomas Doherty, then Joshua Jones. Then we could see Jagorfield, and then and now we have Travis Harfield. So we could see Travis's fastball just a couple of seconds ago, and even though Travis is not really tall and doesn't have huge biceps, he seems that he's throwing maybe that he's maybe the fastest pitcher from the Great Britain in today's game. Maybe Thomas Flaherty could be kind of the same speed, but I would say that Joshua Jones and Harfield were a bit slower. So let's see what Travis Harfield presents to us.
Now wearing number 24, Blancot Baptist.
And Travis Harfield starts with strike. As we said, that's a good start. At bat, there is Baptiste Blancot. Normally plays a catcher. Or as a catcher. Two balls, one strike. And that was another strike. Which Baptiste Blancot couldn't hit. Or wasn't able to hit. And now full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. What will be the reaction of Travis Harfield to this state? It is very important to be to succeed, and he did it. So Travis Harfield started with strikeout.
Number 2, Muran Mate.
Matis Muran is batting now. First ball. It seems that Travis Harfield It seems that Travis Harfield relies a lot on his fastballs, doesn't really throw any sliders or curveballs. This was another fastball and it was a strike. Now state is 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike and 1 out. That looked as a ball, but Matis Muran didn't want to let it through. And it is a hit through the center. It's a single.
New catcher for the team, Britain in number 16, Patterson Alex. Now wearing number 22, Julien.
Travis Hartfield asked the catcher to come to the mound to talk about something. He probably, it seems that he wants a new ball. The last ball was quite interesting because I could see Travis Harfield standing in so-called wind-up position. He had his hands joined in the glove with the ball, and he was, but he was still taking a signal from the catcher. Usually, the pitcher takes the signal and then he joins the hands. He's ready to pitch. So that was something interesting that maybe you can watch during other throws. But it seems, on the other hand, we can say that if it's like that, then Travis Harfield is in total control of this game. He doesn't rely on his catcher to give him signal, to tell him where to throw the ball, what to throw. But it seems that he's choosing by himself. And Julien Kojulom didn't stay at bat for a long time. He was hit by pitch.
Now bearing is number 10,
So the French team has runners on the first and second, and Tanguy Moran is the batter at the moment. He will have to wait for a better pitch. This was very far from the strike zone. It left Tanguy Moran stone cold. The stage should be 2 balls and 1 strike now. For Tanguy Moran. Was somewhere to the location where there was Tanguy's head. He was able to move away. 3 balls, 1 strike. And that's base on balls, which means that the French team has now 4 bases. Third, second, and first are occupied by the runners. And the responsibility goes to Pierre Doat. Small talk with Travis Harfield. I don't think that the coach will want to substitute the pitcher at the moment. It would be, but it seems like it actually. Number 15 goes on mound, and that's an unpleasant situation for him. 4 bases.
We've got a change.
So let's wait a bit.
Moran, Daniel.
And we can continue in the game. So Travis Harfield was substituted by
Now bearing number 5.
Daniel Moran. who show us that he can throw some sliders or curveballs, and we can pair. We have paired Doat at bat now. Daniel Moran starts with strike. He knows he cannot afford any bases on balls. That will mean points for the French team. And another ball. 2 balls, 1 strike for Daniel Moran right now. Three balls and 1 strike. So as good as it started, or it started well, but now it doesn't look that good. It's a base on balls, 1 point for the French team, and they are only 1 point from finishing this match. Every hit to outfield will finish the game. Every single will finish the game. Every base on balls will finish the game. It's now or never for the British team. And batter is Esteban Briones now, who has 2 out of 2 today. Another ball, 2 balls, 0 strikes. And Daniel Moran is in a bad position now. He needs to start throwing strikes. This was a strike. It was some kind of slider which went quite high, but then it broke down and finished in the strike zone. And another strike. This one finished quite low, but went through the strike zone too. So now it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And again, good catch from the British catcher. Full count. Which means 3 balls, 2 strikes. Now it has to be strike. And it's a ball. And that's the end of the game by the mercy rule. It seems Daniel Moran is rightfully angry. He didn't went as he would wish. And the French team wins 15-0 in the 4th inning. Great match for them. I am happy that you have found time to watch us, to enjoy baseball. I hope that you liked it, that I didn't do many mistakes, or didn't say many mistakes. And I hope that you will watch us tomorrow too. Have a nice night, and maybe see you tomorrow.
Thank you ever so much for everyone to stay so late and have a good night.